Good morning. Today we're at Etown RV Park in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. You can see the park is quite nice. It's a newer park. You can see all the sites are pretty much the same. They've got about a 35 to 38 foot cement pad. As you can see, Blu-ray is nestled in, and of course, because we're advised by the lady to back up to the end of the pad, but don't get off the pad. And she moved us to this spot, which is quite nice. And you can see all new electrical equipment. It's all convenient to gather and easy to hook up. I've got the new box here, and of course I have my surge protector, and they have a little camp store. That's where I bought the snaky thing because I didn't have one. Really quite nice. Overall, the park, it's an RV park. It's not a resort. It has some nice features. It's got a little camp store. I bought that slinky thing there because I didn't have one. It's got various some groceries and stuff, but you're close to things. And there's quite a few RVs here. It's not overly busy. There's some places still available, so you could get in here. Now, overall, I would say yes, we'll come back. If we're coming down this way and we need to stop, it's about $72 a night, which isn't too bad. That's not outrageously unreasonable. It's probably because it's brand new. I mean, the landscaping hasn't grown up yet, obviously, but it looks like in a few years, as the landscaping grows up, it'll be much nicer. They've got a retention pond in the back, and it goes way back beyond where you can see. And of course, you have your share of trailers and some RVs, motorhomes in as well. In general, it's well maintained, real nice. The lady was nice to deal with, and nice people of the store. And she even came and filmed. Blu-ray has it backed up. I told her how the wheels in the back, where the tag will turn, and so she had to go film it. And she said she's going to send it to me. I haven't seen it yet, but and you've got a fire ring here, and you've got picnic table. I think most places have a picnic table. Not all have fire rings, but so in general, it's a nice place to camp for the night on the way. And again, like I said, it's a little bit on the pricey side. That's $72, but it's still, for a place to stay, it's good. And you could probably get more than a 40-foot in here. I mean, I'm hanging over the back, as you can see. In fact, I'm not all the way back over in this. We noticed that there was some breakage here where some bigger rigs that come through and probably put their jacks down. But I think you probably could put a 43-foot in here for sure. And because I'm not back all the way, I could go back up another couple feet, and I have room up front, a foot or two up front. So you could easily get 43. 45 would get kind of tight. You might have to get downright back over. In fact, you can see where someone has actually backed onto the gravel, and that was not. In fact, she warned us not to get on the gravel because it's sinking, and she's going to have more gravel put in. Nice lady, though, very super nice. And generally, it's a great park to stay at. If you're on the road, I'd give it a B+, B to B+ for an RV park. And that's where we are now, and we're next heading to Mystic Waters Campground. Now, we've been there before. It's pretty nice. And we'll have an update on that when we get there. And the thing I wanted to mention about Etown, they also have this nice dog park. So I took Cookie here this morning, and there's a outer area here, and then you have a large dog area and a small dog area, which is really, really nice. And Cookie enjoyed it, wandered around inside of it, sniffed around as dogs do, and had a good time. So overall, Etown RV Park is fairly nice. I mean, you can see it's adjacent to a storage facility that used to be associated with them, I was told, but is not anymore. But it's quite nice, quiet. One thing I will say is when I came in here, they routed the mapping systems routed me. I was coming north on 65 as we're heading up towards Mackinac Island, and it routed me up and off on exit 86, and then it had me pull over just a little bit, and there's a road that parallels the Interstate 65, and it's a pretty narrow road. I mean, it was a little dicey off and on. Here, let me go towards the outside here and I'll show you. It's a little dicey coming in. I mean, it's doable. Semis go on it, but it's narrow. It's one of the narrower things, and for me being a newer driver, this always can be a little challenging, but Blu-ray handled it well and handled so much better than our previous Santana that I didn't have any problem at all. However, for the newer driver like myself, next time I'll get off at exit 94, because we're about at mile marker 92. I'm walking right towards the freeway. Basically, the freeway is going north and south. I'm going due west, and the freeway is to our west, going north and south. And this road is the one I'm talking about. It parallels it. If you go to the right, up about 2 miles, you'll find exit 94, which would be less driving on the narrower road. But overall, and I wanted you to see the entrance of this so you kind of know if you're coming up what it looks like. It's a nice park. Like I said, a solid B+, and I would definitely stay here again. Now, there is no swimming pool. There's the dog park, of course. There is no playground for kids. If you have kids, you might have a problem there. But it's a great camp over, nicely done. A few years from now, all the landscaping will grow up. And as far as clearance goes, you can see there's no real trees overhanging, which for us who have Starlink, it's very important. So overall, this is a great park.